Hey guys, so a couple of days ago I went to a Legoland shop and I got a big Lego set. Well, I wouldn't really call it a big Lego set, I would just really call it like a compact Lego set with a lot of pieces. If you're wondering what that Lego set is, it is the Creator Expert Downtown Diner Lego set. So personally, I love these huge modular Lego sets, so I thought that I would make a review of this one since I'm really excited. It took me 3 days to build it, well, 3.5 days really, so 1.5 days, about. So here's what the box looks like. Sorry for the huge, crack in the box right here, but because of that, we got 10% off, because the lady at the Lego store couldn't be certain that there were no pieces missing, so yeah, she gave us 10% off. So enough with the box, let's get to it. Yeah, I was really excited whenever I got this Lego set. So yeah, I'm really excited also because it comes with a vehicle. I'm not really sure why it doesn't have any wheels on it right now, but 1 second. Oh, wait, just let me clear off the table for a second. There we go, now that's better. I thought that we should start off with the first floor, which is the actual diner. And by the way, I just love how they make this rounded plastic bit right here as a rounded window. There's actually a tiny bit of extra space in that crack right there, but I don't think that they could have actually fixed that. Let's start with the outside. I like how there's a lamppost right here. I think that if this were attached to the other Lego sets, there should have been another lantern right here or something, or either that right here. This little traffic post right here, so that if the car is parked here, it's a little meter. Yeah, I also love this store. It's Jim's Diner, I think that's what it says. And there's even a little open sign. And on the back, guess what there is? A tiny little closed sign. I love that. And so over here, there's also the stairs going up to the second floor, which is back here. Personally, I think that they should have made this a corner building. This should have been a corner right here. Take this off right here. Maybe put that behind here with posts going up and stuff. But I guess that there are plenty of reasons why this is good as a non-corner modular set. Also, I'm not a big fan of the back here. I think that would have been better if there were maybe more design on the back. Maybe a dumpster, because it's a diner, and what diner doesn't have a dumpster in the back? Okay, now let's get to the diner sign. I love how it's spelled. My only complaint is that well, it looks fine in the video right here, but the R in the diner sign looks a little bit weird in real life. Okay, let's get towards the inside. Starting with this wall, I really like the design of it. Once again, there's that little sign on the door. And there's also the gumball machine, which I love. What store wouldn't have that kind of gumball machine? Now onto this wall right here. Personally, I don't really like this pancake stack right here, because it's meant to be designed with this just sitting here. But yeah, as you can see, for that to be the reality, this Lego set should have included some blue sticky tack or something, just so that it would be able to stick onto it, and if you shook it, it would be okay. That's also why I do things clip this pancake into that other stud on the table, if I can actually do that. There we go. And that same reason I said with using the sticky tack and stuff, that's why I put the camera in this waitress's hand, because the camera right there that's in her hand was actually meant to be sitting on the seat right here, but how could it be sitting there without any sticky tack? Also, just thought to mention that it's a little weird right here, because it's a seat, but right next to it is the door, where there should be a table be there. That's a little confusing. So this thing right here comes off really easily. Okay, more things for this wall. I just remembered that I haven't finished it. There's, on this table right here, there's a little mustard and ketchup bottle and a napkin dispenser. I like that napkin dispenser design, although it does move around a lot. Also, there's the brick star plates right here. I like that design, considering that upstairs, in this floor at the top right here, there is a music studio. But I'll tell you more about that when the time comes. Okay, now onto this wall right here. Me and my mom, we both love the jukebox right there. But let's get back to this wall right here. I already recorded a clip, but the phone was ringing, so I deleted that clip right there. Okay, so yeah, I love this jukebox design right here. It's just like amazing. It even looks good from the back. Like, it looks amazing. Also, you may be wondering why there are these two cups like dangling from the stove right here. It's because they were on the counter here, but as I said, you would need some sticky tack or something. Also, I apparently need sticky tack to glue my waitress to the ground. That sounded a little weird. Anyway, I'm not really sure what these like two brick things are on the stove right here. Actually, I think that's bacon now that I actually like pay attention to it. Pancake. And there's even a little like coffee machine right here. I forgot that I could zoom in for a second. Yeah, coffee. And we can examine the second floor from the outside. So this part right here, this is in the overall design of the building, so you don't really see much by just seeing that. Yeah, the backside is pretty bland. As usual, this wall right here is bland, so that there could be another building right up next to it. Yeah, there's also this staircase right here, which I've broken several times. Like, this thing just, like, doesn't really want to stay together, but it works. And there's a little door back here. That's actually the main way in, even though it looks like a back door. Here's a ventilation thing. By the way, these windows aren't actually, like, connected into the build. They're just kind of, like, sitting here, and they're all wiggly. Okay, let's move on to the interior. Let's start with this boring wall right here. So there's a little rack of weights and stuff. Once again, I wish that these were like glued in with sticky tack, but they're kind of just like sitting there. But at least they have like a little like clip piece here and here just to keep them on. Also, there's a clock right there, if you didn't know, if you didn't see that in the previous clip. This wall right here. Once again, there's the weight rack. Here's the big window thing from the other side. There's another couple of windows right here. There are windows. Oh, yeah, I think I just cracked one of them. Okay, yeah, there's a weight thing right here, and as I said with literally everything else in this build, there should be a way to like clip them on, but there isn't. They just kind of like sit here, and apparently they get stuck to my sweaty finger. And then there's the water machine, the place where people get drinks. By the way, in the instruction booklet, it doesn't say to put these two little pieces of blue pieces in here. It just says to leave this empty. Now onto this wall right here. I'm just gonna do this like little corner piece right here. There's a door, and and there's this punching bag right here, which actually kind of works pretty well. It's dangly, like, I don't know why, but this is so satisfying for me to just like put my finger here and just like look at this. That just sounded weird. Okay, and now there's a couple more pieces of window right here, made up with 8 window pieces each. And in basically the center of the room, if you would call that the center, is the boxing ring, which I think that this guy's meant to be in here. And let's just put Elvis in here or something. They're boxing building, this floor. So I'm just gonna like, yeah, it's a little hard to put these things back on the levels, but I think that the difficulty is worth it. Okay, now let's see level number 3. As I said before, this is kind of like a music studio. So right here, there's kind of like a recording booth with the microphone right there. And then there's the sound barrier things. And then of course, oh wait, I forgot to look at the sides of it, so, okay, there we go. So, once again, this is a piece that, you can kind of understand what the big thing is by just looking at this. But like, yeah, it's basically the exact same except a little bit more boring on the outside. But it kind of makes up for being boring by there being a little balcony right here. And something that I love is how like well they are able to like line that up with the rest of the building right here. Anyway, let's take another look inside. So there's a record on the wall, probably from Elvis over there singing. No. There are 2 rugs, not 1, not 3. There are 2. Of course, there's the balcony I talked about with the door right there. There are 2 little like porthole things right here, which I find a little like weird, but they're good. Music recording equipment, such as this. It's probably to like actually record it. I'm not really sure what to call this. It's kind of like the DJ booth, I think. Porthole windows look like from the other side. Just gonna give you a little bit more view of the building. And now, let's look at this, the roof. So yeah, there's this little like skylight thing that you could basically like, well, you're not really meant to break this piece off. It's meant to stay on there. You can like fold it in and it can be like a proper skylight. But then you can open it up and like lean this on the stick here and it's like an open skylight, letting some fresh air through. Not really sure what this is meant to be. Probably an antenna for the recording studio. Then of course, you'll know this is on the front. You're not meant to see this piece right here because it's meant to be covered up by this upper piece right here. Just like, look at this like light thing in here. Just like, you can't even see it, but you just know it's there. And I don't think that there's anything else on this roof. So I'll put it up here and I'll move on to Elvis's car. Or I guess that can be anybody's car. So the doors open. The gear shifter thingamajig is movable. You can comfortably fit 3 characters in here. 1, 2, and then 1 in the back like that, or sitting down. The one complaint that I have with this car is that the trunk doesn't open. It looks like it should open, but it doesn't open. Neither does the front here. Like, I personally think that this front right here should be able to open up and like reveal like pieces inside or something. But I guess they gotta work with what they have. So yeah, that's my review of the Downtown Diner. And in case you're wondering, no, I am not changing my channel to a LEGO review channel. That's already Drift Bricks' thing. So I think that we have enough time. I think that I should show you all the characters. First of all, here's Elvis. He has a, oh, 1 second. He does have an alternate face. I just can't get it to flip around properly because my hands are a little too sweaty. So yeah, here's another character. I like to call this one Beatrice. Not really sure why. She just looks like a Beatrice. This alternate face to be able to look into your soul. With their pose, I'm just kind of show them to you. So this is the wrestler guy. Not really sure what I would name him. And not really sure if he has an alternate face. Nope. His hair is probably too short to have an alternate face. So don't bend over. There we go. And here's the workout girl. Not really sure I would call most of them. Probably her Sydney. Not really sure why. And that's her alternate face. She looks like she got beat up by the wrestler dude. Dude, not cool. And here is the chef guy. He looks pretty cool. Of course, he doesn't have an alternate face because he doesn't even have hair. And here's the problematic waitress, the one that never seems to want to take her shoe off the ground. Anyway, she doesn't have an alternate face, but she does have an ice cream cone. Or, that looks kind of like an ice cream cone, but it's more of an ice cream goblet. Waitress girl, you're just causing more and more problems when every time you drop your ice cream. So everyone, that was my review of the LEGO Creator Expert Downtown Diner. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I just want to say that I was just doing this for fun. Not really sure if I'm going to do any more LEGO reviews in the future, but if you want more, then let me know. Bye. Hey, future me here. Just wanted to let you guys know that I made this LEGO video because there was so much detail in that diner. So if you wanted me to do more like those, I have several more LEGO Expert Creative Modular sets, and I'd be happy to do reviews on any of them. So if you want more, don't be afraid to ask down in the comments. Once again, bye.